National Poetry Month, halfway through the month. I thought I'd share a poem out of the chapter in this book, Wolves and Words. This chapter is titled, Sharing a Beautiful Planet with Fucked Up People. Heads up, some people should come with warning tags. This poem is called Snakes Like You. I tasted your poison for 2 seasons, the season I was around you and the season it took to heal from you. God gave snakes like you a rattle for a reason. You are a collector of trusting people. You take their hope and hold them hostage, filling cages you created, with clipped wings of birds that no longer sing their original songs. Triple locked cages that lock from the outside, inside, and the one you tried fastening to their minds. Cages lined with your shit-filled sheet music, the music that you wrote. God gave snakes like you a rattle for a reason. A heads up to let us know there are fangs behind your bleached teeth. Poison inside you pumping for miles. You're an irrigation system spraying pain wherever you stand. Your parents should have tattooed dangerous on your hand. And God gave snakes like you a rattle for a reason. I was taught snakes hide in dens and under rocks. I found that snakes like you are scattered across every path that humans walk. You've tried placing cotton silencers around your rattle, but you can't hide the bones and bodies that come out when you open your mouth. Enjoy petting your cleverness while you can. Remember, there's an end to every season, and that God gave snakes like you a rattle for a reason. Snakes Like You, the chapter Sharing a Beautiful Planet with Fucked Up People. That poem turned into a song that I put out a couple years ago. I'll post that tomorrow. This chapter, after I released this chapter in this book, I had heard from so many people who had experienced similar people or organizations that it turned into this book, which will be available. I got the approval from Amazon that it'll be out Thursday. I'm not sure yet on the Kindle. I'm waiting on approval for that. But the paperback, Sharing a Beautiful Planet with Fucked Up People, will be available Thursday. And it came out of that chapter in that book about the awful people and the organizations that we have to try to maneuver while we're here on this planet sometimes. And it talks about the tactics and the tools that they use and their common characteristics. It talks about how to avoid them, how to heal from them, and the hooks that they use to try to get unsuspecting people. And a lot of us never knew that there were such awful people on this planet until we experienced them. They tell us, I'll share with you a chapter in the book, in the opening chapter. It talks about the story Little Red Riding Hood. This girl is going to her grandmother's house. And the thing that I always found interesting about that story was she was going through the woods on her own. So her family had obviously taught her about the dangers of the woods and how to be safe out there. She goes to her grandma's house. Her grandma's been eaten by this wolf, and this wolf is dressed up like her grandma. Now, she'd probably been warned about wolves, but she hadn't been warned about wolves that play these kinds of games. And I feel like that's what happens in this world a lot of times is we're warned about dangerous people, about awful people who do awful things, but not the details of the games and the levels that they will go to try to manipulate, use, abuse, destroy other humans. And that's why I wrote this book, was because I'd experienced a couple, and so it's people and organizations, and I felt like it was a book that I needed to read, and I'd heard from so many people who had experienced similar things. I thought I would take the time to put it in a book. That book will be out on Thursday, and I hope you have a great day, and I hope you avoid those people and organizations.